Morning, Spike.
Morning, Spike.
Ultra Spike.
Morning, Spike.
Morning.
What?
We're helping the homeless.
Well, your sister is.
We're doing what to who?
Helping the homeless. That's them. Mrs. Biggs says that homelessness is one of society's biggest problems. She took us to see a soup kitchen yesterday, and that's when I thought, hey, they're not called soupless people, they're called homeless people, and they need a home. And that is when I invited them to stay with us.
But El Mumsky is in the middle of her annual spring clean, bug sweep, and thermonuclear decontamination. Again.
There won't be any trouble.
Okie dokie, I reserve judgment. Spike, eat up.
Not hungry.
Spike, are you refusing your normal breakfast?
I have had Spike under surveillance since he refused Chalk Orange segment last week. It seems Spike has a crush on his new French teacher.
No, I don't.
Then why have you spelled out the name Monique on your plate in baked beans?
A teacher!
Student teacher. She's not even 10 years older than me. The age thing is no problem.
No problem. She can drink, vote, join the army, and you still have the Beano delivered.
Spike, you dog! I knew he'd turn out to be a chip off the old block if I just waited and waited and waited and waited.
Dirk, before you congratulate Spike, I think we should run a background check on this moderately attractive young lady.
Here he is, the heartbreaker. Hey, Casanova. Have you even spoken to her yet?
Dad, my personal life is on a need-to-know basis. And you do not need to know anything about it, ever.
I'll share some tips on how to handle the chickies once Mum's finished profiling Monique.
Once she's what?
Mum wanted to make sure Monique was worthy of a Bannon's crush, so she's decided to go on a date with her.
Where? Oh, no. That bloke is my mother.
Except if you see him, you're to call him Mr. O'Hagan and pretend he's a supply teacher.
Thanks.
Hello. Dirk Bannon, licensed to kill and make love. Care to endorse my license? I miss Monte Carlo.
Yeah, Dirk, man. Listen, you know that special bomb I've been making? The one that vaporizes furniture and fittings?
Deadly to MDF and some plastics, but leaves everything else intact. Yeah, it finished?
Well, I reckon it's going to be a big hit with the DIY enthusiasts. Unfortunately, I accidentally set it off in my flat.
Oh, Des, how could you be so clumsy? So you'll be needing somewhere to stay for a few days.
Okie dokie, Spider. Eat dust.
I am so sorry. Reflex action. Did I hurt you?
Hurt me? That's funny. Guess what? Des is going to be staying for a few days.
Des! Oh, that's great. Welcome.
Get rid of him. I heard that.
Hold on. Des is my best friend.
No, it's all right, it's all right. I respect Talia's feelings. She clearly feels that my presence here would be, awkward.
Awkward?
Yeah, you know, before she got together with you, we were an item.
An item? We had one date.
That was the best night of my life.
It was sing along a sound of music.
Yeah, I know, but I don't get out much.
Des, I am sorry, but there are too many people in this place already, tracking fingerprints and stray DNA molecules all over the place.
Okay, Des stays. The other guys go.
Mr. O'Hagan is the supply teacher filling in for Mr. Sloane, who sadly hit his head yesterday trying to escape a tarantula that somehow got into his briefcase.
Ha! He forgot to lock his briefcase. Would be my guess. Right, roof practice. Starting with you.
Spike, it's me, Mumsky.
I know. I saw you at lunchtime, and I'm not talking to you.
I was just consumer testing your crush, lady, and she is clean as a whistle. However, it seems that through no fault of Mumsky's, that woman, Monique's fallen in love with me.
Spike, you have French later. Please could you put this on Monique's desk before she comes in?
What is it?
A few lines of verse in French. Foolish, really, but Monique, she intoxicates me.
What? Oh, great.
You think I have a chance with her?
No. Why do ferrets frequently throw up in your presence?
It should say, why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near?
A poem for Mum's old gorgeous.
Mr. Vong reckons women go for poetry. But the English language seems so inadequate for me to let her know the strength and purity of my romantic feelings for her. What rhymes with boobs?
This is Donna.
Hello, Donna.
Now, Donna's going to help us think of ideas to cure your homelessness, like making friends with your local estate agent. So, who'd like to kick off?
All right, don't be alarmed, but I want everyone whose surname isn't Bannon to evacuate immediately. Evacuate! Evacuate! It's all right, Donna, you can stay.
Dad, what are you doing?
Your mum thinks these... Your mum thinks these guys are too disruptive. And Des can't stay unless I get rid of them, so it's hasta la vista, house guests. Come on, vamoose! We can do this the hard way or the harder way.
Sit down! Dad, just look at them. The only reason that they're disruptive is because they don't have a leader.
A leader?
A figurehead, someone powerful that can unite them and command them.
I was a commander.
Gosh, yes you were. You've commanded men, been a leader, and you could be again.
Yes, a leader.
Look, just think about it.
I've thought about it. Men, fall out. I want everyone in the garden for Tai Chi practice in T-minus 45 seconds. Move!
Бесплатные чипсы.
What? Free crisps for the first 4 people there.
Spikey! I'm so sorry. She hasn't let me out of her sight. I haven't had a chance to turn back into Mumsky.
Serves you right.
Look over there! It's not Zinedine Zidane! Monsieur?
Spike? Monique? Thought you might like these flowers I happened to find in a florist's.
Where did Monsieur O'Hagan go?
Forget O'Hagan, he's just a temp. Look, I can get you backstage at the National Institute for the Teaching of Youth Awards, the Nifties. Monique? Yoo-hoo! Please notice me!
I have noticed you, Monsieur Vong. You may go.
Mum, promise you'll never go back to the school in that stupid wig.
But I must. I am gym teacher till Friday. I cannot let down those poor childrenski.
But she's never going to look at me as long as she's in love with O'Hagan. Unless... I've got it. Listen.
Attack simulation! Go! Scores? Thanks, Boris. Their scores are improving.
Нет проблемы.
Hello, my deep-cover princess.
Dad, what are you doing?
What you suggested. Providing leadership. I've spent the day turning these guys into a crack counter-terrorism unit. They move as one body, and they think with one brain. Mine. Come on, everybody, keep up. I want a full SWAT attack on the local playground in 5 minutes. You at the back with the...
Nice one. You've turned Dad into a military dictator.
Mum won't put up with that. You know what that means.
Not another kung fu fight between her parents.
No. Well, yeah. But it also means I've got to figure out what to do with my homeless people when Mum chucks them out.
Really?
Spike. Hey, Elle. You know what you need?
Anything but advice from Uncle Des.
Some advice from your Uncle Des. Hey, you know, in some ways, you and I, we're the same.
I'm a 40-year-old black man.
Not exactly the same, obviously, but just listen to your Uncle Des. Now, you can't solve the world's problems. You're just a kid, so enjoy your childhood. I mean, wasn't it Shakespeare who said, "Oh, girls just want to have fun"?
I think that was Cyndi Lauper.
That's all they want when the working day is done. Or girls just want to have fun.
Are you sure this will work?
Guaranteed. Monique is perfect. She'll want a perfect boyfriend. If we convince her that you're a slobby mess, she won't touch you with barge pole. Here, stick these around your mouth and chin. I'll check the corridor. Oh, Miss Robichon, there's someone here who'd like a word.
Morning to ya!
Oh, chérie, is it not fantastic? We have reached a point in our relationship where we can both be ourselves.
Oh, she's a pig. You had a lucky escape there, mate.
As usual, you're missing the big picture. What did that snap tell you about Monique?
That when she leaves to go back to France, I won't be shaking her hand.
She's not some unattainable dream woman. I mean, look at O'Hagan. I made him a disgusting mess, and she still fancied him. Which means?
She's not as perfect as you thought.
She'll go out with anybody. And who am I?
Anybody.
Très bien, le contrôle est terminé. Posez tout ça sur mon bureau.
Which means I've got as much chance of a date as anyone. I'm going to talk to her.
Okay, but don't shake her hand.
Bonjour, Spike. Comment allez-vous?
Yeah, it is for the time of year. Miss Robichon, do you like films?
Ah oui, le cinéma. C'est très intéressant, n'est-ce pas?
No, I mean the cinema. It's very interesting, isn't it?
Spike, you're French. It's not fantastic, is it?
Yes. I mean, no. You see, what I really need is to spend lots of time around people that speak in French, sing in French, kiss in French. And I thought maybe at the cinema...
Oh, oui, quelle bonne idée. Of course, I know what you're saying. Tomorrow night, after school. Oui.
Oui, oui.
You look ravishing. Words fail me.
That is fortunate, as when you speak, I found you très annoying.
I just came to ask you if you'd like to have dinner with me tomorrow.
No, I am taking 9B to see a French film.
Really?
Absolument. Spike Bannon suggested it.
Spike Bannon watching subtitles.
I have never seen a student so keen to improve his language skills.
Good work, team. Come on, everybody. You at the back with the beard. Keep up. Stand up straight, you with the hair.
Hi, Des. You all right?
Between you and me, I wish I was back at my cafe, but I still haven't found anyone to help me refurbish it yet.
I'll help.
Elle, I couldn't possibly ask you to... OK, yeah. You could help me paint the kitchen, lay the carpets, replumb the pipes in the toilet.
I can get my homeless to help. They could do with getting some new work experience.
That would be great, but your dad, he's commandeered them. How are we going to get them to...
I'll think of something.
Of course you will. You're so resourceful. Just like your Uncle Des. Hey, have I ever told you that in many ways, you and I, we're the same?
Looking forward to irradiating the fridge, Boris. Tonight the freezer, tomorrow
of the world. My key. It's not working. What's going on?
Welcome to Checkpoint Durkee. Papers, please. New security measures. In future, you'll need a picture ID in order to enter the house.
I see. And in future, you will need a new wife in order to obtain dinner ever again.
Let them through.
Alutska, I know you're trying to help people, and I am proud of you. But really, this is the last straw.
It's not their fault. It's Dad. He hijacked them. I mean, he said that he could leave them anyway.
You are right. It is your father who has done this, and it is your father who must pay.
You shrieked, my darling.
Yes. Deathmatch kitchen now.
You're challenging me to a death match? Why? What have I done?
Brought an invading army into my house. And if I win deathmatch, you must relinquish them.
And if I win?
You may keep them. And I will go.
Fair enough. Should we say 5 minutes? 5 minutes!
So, does this happen much?
Only when Mum and Dad really violently disagree about something. About 3 times a week.
What?
All right, Mum, Dad, you know the rules. No gadgets, gizmos, or nerve gas. Extra points will be awarded for gouging, biting, scratching, and kicking below the belt. Ready? Steady? Death match!
Missed. Missed again.
Look over there!
Good. Nice work.
Say goodbye to your private army.
And you can tell them to come with me, because I've got a little job for them at Dez's.
Tonight. Me, Mademoiselle Rubichon, back row, L'Amour. How's my breast smell?
1 cheeseburger, extra cheese, sliced tomato, ease on the mayonnaise, and a big bag of fruit sours.
Not a problem.
What are you doing here, Tovarish?
I came to say sorry for the little misunderstanding about my army.
And I am sorry for knocking out those teeth.
I won't miss a few more.
You, Monsieur Again, I just wanted to see.
Oh, Monique, there you are. What film do you fancy tonight?
My life is ruined. The man I love, he likes not women.
Is that on at the View or the Odeon?
I need to leave this country forever. Au revoir, mon brave. Au revoir.
Oh, no. No.
Funny woman.
Seems so quiet here now.
You know what you need, El? You need some advice from
No
your...
time. Listen, we finished redecorating the cafe. I can't wait for you to see it.
That's great news, El. Great. Thanks. Now for that advice. What you did with those people was magnificent. But let me tell you, from a wiser head like mine, it wasn't gonna work. So, you failed. But believe me, we learn more from our failures than our successes. What you've learnt is, don't bite off more than you can chew. Because you're only a girl. And a girl has got to know her limitations. So, now that you know that, you can see Bob Marley's boss!
I hope you don't mind, we made a few improvements.
So you, revised for this geography test?
Too depressed. She's gone. To France. That's like another country. How am I ever going to be happy again?
Morning, class. Please open your books at... Oh, what's the point? What's the point of anything now? They just take the rest of the morning off.
Still all bad news.